Hello, this is Rachel Lebowitz. Today I want to talk to you about spouses working together. And the conversation I want to have is not the typical conversation of like do's and don'ts of spouses working together in business. What I want to talk about is the perspective as an outsider. What do I see when I walk into businesses that have spouses working together? So there are some interesting observations that I noticed, and I think it would be beneficial to share those observations with you so you can understand better of the challenges that come up when working together with your spouse. So oftentimes a business will reach out to me, they're interested in implementing EOS. And as the conversation goes along, I realize there is a couple working together and there is dynamic of not clear lines of who makes final decisions. Sometimes the husband is the business owner and the wife just has a seat at the table. Maybe she's head of operations, maybe she's finance, maybe she's marketing. And but the husband doesn't want to make a decision about moving forward or not because the wife is like, I don't think this is gonna work, this is not good. And really what it comes down to is a lack of trust. One spouse not trusting the other spouse that the other spouse could make great decisions. That affects the whole organization, it affects their business. And when we are caught in gridlock and not moving forward and making decisions because of lack of trust, you're holding back your financial future and your whole organization. So if you're a spouse that's working together, I'd suggest that you have real conversations around like, who gets to make final decisions? Who is the one that will make big decisions, small decisions, day-to-day decisions? Who is the one person that at the end of the day, the buck stops there? Another issue I see is that sometimes spouses get a seat at the table even though they don't qualify for that seat. They don't get it, want it, or have the capacity to do the job that they're doing. Sometimes the spouse is head of finance or in marketing, but they don't really qualify it, either because they don't have the time, maybe they're a parent that needs to be home with their kids, maybe they don't have the learned skill, maybe they don't really want it. They're just sitting there because they feel like they don't want to have FOMO and not be involved in the business. Now, this is a danger to everybody because if you are sitting in a position that you don't really get, want, or have the capacity to do, then you're holding back the whole organization. Again, you're causing gridlock. When decisions come down to like you and your spouse and you try to do a vote system, you're always gonna get stuck at 50-50. You need to either break the tie or establish what ownership looks like. Are you both owners? What say do you get as an owner? Because you're an owner in the business doesn't mean that you have to actually be working in the business. You could sit in the owner's box. You could just say, I am a part owner in this business. I get to make decisions on big ideas, investments, but I don't get to decide the day-to-day of the business. And it's okay to let go of your seat and let the powers that be take over because you're trusting them to make the right decisions. So, in conclusion, the tools that can help business owners that are spouses work together in business is A, getting really good at trusting each other to make decisions. B, establishing clear lines of accountability. You're acting as an employee in the business. You could be fired. And C, this message is for women. You don't need to have a seat at the table in order to feel important. It's okay to let yourself be taken care of. Don't try to exercise your powers by vetoing ideas just for the sake of exercising your power. A woman's worth is so much more. You're a champion, you're an influencer, you can make such a big difference, and when you turn up your nose to an idea, your husband wants to please you. They feel it. This, project or idea will fail just because of your energy. So be careful what energy you're bringing to the business table. I hope you find this useful. And if you do, please let me know and I will share more. Thank you.